Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Look, I got my hair in a ponytail because today I'm going to be cooking and I hope you guys are excited to make some egg bites with me. So, what made me decide to make egg bites? Well, they're high protein, low carb, delicious, and super expensive to buy them pre-made. So we first tried them. We got some in a food bank haul. And they were delicious and super easy. Just microwave for a few seconds and they're ready to go. And I thought, man, how convenient, right? Well, could I just go to the store and buy them? I mean, how much are they, right? Guys, they were like $5 for 2 little egg bites. And so, no, I'm not doing that. I can make that. We're going to make that. So, let me show you what you're going to need if you want to make egg bites with me. So I just got this muffin tin or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of shallow, and I actually ordered 2 of them because I want to make 2 dozen at a time. But this is a Waffle silicone muffin pan, dishwasher safe. Anyways, I ordered 2 of them, and I love them because they're red, my favorite color. And I haven't actually tried them out yet, but if they turn out great, I will leave a link in the description if you want to get them. I got them on Amazon. They were one day, they were at my house, so I'm super excited. So you need those. You need some kind of muffin pan, and I just feel like these will pop out easier than trying to use a metal one. Plus, I don't even own a metal one, like this size. And so we like peppers and onions. If you don't, then you can just, you don't need this. If you do like peppers and onions, I would suggest you sauteing them ahead of time unless you like them crunchy and spicy. We don't, so that's why we're gonna saute ours until they're nice and golden, caramelized, and delicious. So we'll check back and show you what they look like when those are done. Now, the cost of those muffin things were like $7 each, but if you bought 2, you saved about 50 cents. These, just whatever peppers and onions are on sale, or if you have some in your freezer. I'm using what I have in the house right now, which is these. Ooh, an onion got left behind. I had them in my freezer. I just pulled them out right now. So cost-wise, you know, that's 8 and 7 is $15 just in vegetables. But I would never just go and buy these pre-cut. That's crazy. I just buy a bell pepper for $1. So if you were just buying, you're probably like $2 for peppers and maybe a couple dollars, so $4 maybe for vegetables. I had these because I picked them up at a food bank and put them in my freezer. I was going to use them when it got colder to make soups, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to use what I have right now. I'm not going to go buy a pepper when I have this. I'll use these up and we can get more peppers later. Alright, so you'll also need eggs. Why do I have 3 eggs in my hand? Well, because yesterday, oh my gosh, long story. Yesterday, I had a big container of meat defrosting. Well, I actually set it out to defrost a couple days ago. But it wasn't defrosted, and it was getting late, and I was tired, so I put it on a cookie sheet and covered it with parchment and just set it in my fridge, figuring, okay, by tomorrow it'll be defrosted. It wasn't. And the third day, yesterday, I was like, okay, I have to cook this. It's starting to thaw a little bit on the outside. I will figure out getting the rest of it defrosted as I go. And so as I went to take it out of the fridge, it was sitting on top of my cartons of eggs because that's the only shelf that had room to slide a pan that size in. And it pulled a whole carton of eggs out. Thank goodness the one by the edge only had about 8 in it. These 3 survived, the rest cracked, which I did scoop up, cracked the rest of it the rest of the way into a dish, and I will be using all those eggs to make these as well as more. So how many eggs do you need? Well, it depends on how many you're making. Clearly we are going to make a couple dozen. I may make 48, so I'm going to need at least, you know, 16 to 24 eggs or something. So we'll just see, kind of guess as you go. If you don't have enough, crack a few more eggs, whip them up, and continue on. You'll need some kind of cheese. I'm going to use these 2 because they're open already. And this one we've had for a while. We got a long time ago at a food bank. It's been in our freezer. So I'm going to use this one and then this one here. But you need some kind of cheese. It doesn't have to be shredded, but you can shred your cheese or chunk it up. It will melt more evenly if it is shredded, but you don't have to buy shredded cheese. If you have sliced cheese, just rip it up. Just whatever cheese you happen to have, that's what you'll need. And if you want meat in it, you'll need some kind of meat. So we have, sorry, I forgot. Just when I came to the sink. I've got some cream defrosting in cold water. And I had it in cold water, but the cold water all drained out. But you'll need some cream, so I'm setting this one out. I'm thinking this will be enough. If not, I have one more in my freezer I can pull out. But like this, it says this by April 24th. That's why I froze it, so I know it would last longer. But you're going to thaw it in cold water so I can mix it in to make the egg more fluffy. Okay, back to the meat. So you'll need some kind of meat if you want meat in it, which we like them to be packed full of as much as possible. Like a complete breakfast, but like in bite-sized form, you know. So I will be adding chopped up bacon that's pre-cooked. I got a while back a 5-pound bag of it. And so I have little bags of that in my freezer, and so I'll take one of those out and put a little bit of bacon in some, and then chop up some sausage patties that we have. I think I actually have some chopped up because I was making breakfast burritos, prepping for Mitchell, and we chopped up too many and they're in a bag. So I'll put some sausage in some and bacon in some, and then probably some ham in some. But you don't have to put meat. This is your egg bite. You make it how you want it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so if you're doing vegetables like we are, you want to make sure you salt and pepper those really well, or whatever seasonings you like to use. We use salt and pepper. I know it seems like a lot, but there's a lot of peppers there, guys. Okay. Peppers, not pepper. I think I'm actually getting more salt. Alright. Salt is not the enemy. Alright. And then we're just gonna stir that in and let them keep cooking, because all that liquid will cook away. I did put a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my pan. We use either olive oil or avocado oil. Oh, my pan is sliding off the stove. Stirred in. There's extra liquid, I'm pretty sure, because they were frozen, but they will all, it will cook out. Just keep simmering them. Alright, I'll show you when they're done. Alright, our onions and peppers are amazingly caramelized. So we're going to let them just cool off, slide them to the back while we get the rest of our ingredients ready to assemble. Alright, so I washed my things, muffin liners, and it said to put butter in them. I'm just going to use some olive oil spray. It didn't say you had to, but I don't want to mess up my first one, so I'm just going to put a little bit of olive oil spray in them, just to be sure they don't stick, and then I'll see if I keep doing that. But it seems like a waste of oil if they're, I don't know. Do you guys use spray when you use silicone pans? Have you ever used silicone pans? This is my first time. Alright, so now let's assemble our egg muffins, egg minis, egg whatever, egg cups. That's what they are, egg cups. I'm just taking a second to re-whip my eggs. So I did about 18 to 20. I lost count. And that pint of heavy cream. Well, that's whipping. I've got my cheese here, ham, my cooked onions I put in a dish, onions and peppers, and then I've got bacon and sausage. So some will just be plain eggs and cheese, and some will have a variety of goodness. Alright, so my biggest dilemma right now is, do I use a 1/4 cup or a 1/3 cup egg? So I'm going to go with a 1/4 cup. Just start and see. And carry it because I don't want it to drip. Oh yeah, okay, 1/4 cup. Confirmed. It's a 1/4 cup. Alright, so I need like a napkin or something so I don't drip everywhere. Alright, I'm going to get a 1/4 cup of egg in all these pans. Alright, got them all full, and then I realized I forgot to put salt and pepper in the mix when I was mixing it, so I'm just going to put a little bit of salt in each one real quick, and then I'll add the toppings. Also, I've decided that little measuring scoop is not the best way to make these, so I think what I'll do is I'll just put it all in a picture that I can pour, and then just see. Like, this is about 1/4 inch below the line. That's where you probably want to stop. I'm guessing. I've never made these before. We'll find out if they cook over the top, but yeah, trying to get it in there and it's like all over in between. Ugh, what a mess. So not doing that again. Okay, so I think I want cheese in all of them, so we'll just like maybe a couple of pieces. I'm gonna do the cheese first so that it'll kind of get pushed down in the egg. How would you guys make these if you were making them? I know the more you can put in them, the better they are, in my opinion, because like I want everything. Peppers and onions and cheese and meat. Oh, yeah. So good. Alright, so there's a little bit of cheese in all of them. And then, stuck to my fingers. Okay, so I'm going to put some ham. Probably just like, I'm going to say a pinch. So maybe like a teaspoon and a half. I don't know. So we'll just do, that one is ham. And ham and cheese. And ham and cheese, because Codee loves her ham and cheese, so hopefully she'll really like these. Alright, and then we'll do some sausage. What I did, I just sliced up ham, and then on my sausage, I already had some sausage in my fridge. I was cooked some sausage links, and so I just cut them in little cubes, like little squares. Hopefully that makes sense. See, so it's just really tiny little pieces like that sausage. Oh, I did 4 sausage. Well, dang it. I better do 4 ham. See, I get talking and I forget what I'm doing. Alright. I think I can put a little bit more in these ones after the ham kind of sunk in. Okay. Alright, so I think that's good. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to add a little bit more meat because, you know, I like meat. That's where I get a lot of protein. Okay. Alright, so now on those ones, oh, I didn't do bacon. Dang it, I guess we're not going to have any plain cheese on this round, but that's okay. So then my bacon, it's frozen pre-cooked bacon. That's one big chunk, so I'm going to try to break it up in smaller pieces. Drop that in there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, so we'll just do 4 of each. 4 ham, 4 sausage, 4 bacon. And then we've got my oven preheating to 350, because that's just my favorite number in the oven. If it tells me anything else, I'm always thinking I'm doing it wrong. The recipe says cook it at 400. I'm like, are you sure? That seems so high. Yeah. Alright, we get our bacon in there. I feel like the sausage needs more. Like it's, maybe I didn't get enough egg in it. I don't know. Maybe it's just a mind illusion. Alright. Now the peppers. Grab a spoon. Should have had my spoon ready. What was I thinking? That's not peppers. Okay, got my peppers here. I'm going to stir them because it's got all that yummy olive oil, and I want that in my egg mixture. Oh, so good. Alright, so I'm going to take like a teaspoon and I'm just going to put it on every one. And it will just sink down in there. I really hope these don't overflow. God help us. Maybe I'll leave one without peppers just in case. I don't know. Did I put some in there? Oh my goodness, no I didn't. Okay. Alright, now I've never made these before. I probably said that already, but oh my gosh. I'm praying that I don't have too much egg. Please do not spill over. Maybe I'm just putting too much stuff in it. Never, never, never. Okay, I'm going to say a prayer in my heart that these don't spill over. Just trying to kind of stir it all in. I don't know if you have to stir it in, but I'm just doing that. Got salt everywhere. Okay. Some of them seem like really high. Maybe I need to put some egg. Okay, you know what? We're just going to put that in the oven and we'll learn from our mistake. You know, if it's got too much in it and it spills over, then we know. Alright, so we're going to get these in the oven and yeah, we'll check back in probably about 10 minutes or so. Alright, so I got smart. I put the rest of my egg mixture from my KitchenAid into this pitcher going to just add the salt right in there for my eggs. That way I don't have to get it all over my pan. Throw my pepper in there. And then this one has like a spout, and I'm hoping I can just pour it. I'm hoping it will pour easy without, I don't know, without dripping everywhere. Alright, so let's try it. I don't know why it wouldn't. I just have to stop before the top. I think I'm only going to go about halfway, like, because I was nervous about those overflowing. Add what I want to add to it, and then I could add a little bit more egg if I want. It's easier to add more than take it out. But yeah, this is so much easier. Yes, okay, next time don't measure little quarter cups. Just fill your cups about halfway full, and then add your toppings, and if you need more egg, you add a little bit more on top. That's what I'm going to do for the next time. Alright, I gotta leave some of these ones just plain cheese and eggs, so I'm going to put a lot of cheese in them, because who doesn't just like eggs and cheese, right? Unless you don't like cheese. Oh my gosh. I know there's people that don't like cheese, but I just, oh my gosh, I love cheese. I think I got more egg in that last one myself. Alright, and a little bit of cheese in all of these other ones. So we're going to pour this plain cheese on here, because that's rude if I don't make some for Codee. She don't like all that peppers and stuff. Alright, I think that's good with the cheese. Alright, now on these ones, I'm going to make these other 8 have peppers and onions. This one might just be peppers and onions. It's pretty full. I could just eat this out of the bowl. Oh my gosh, I've been loving my peppers and onions. Oh my gosh. Who else loves peppers and onions? Especially when they're like caramelized. Oh my goodness. Just brings out so much flavor. I just love it. I was gonna go, these could be vegetarian, but nah, they got eggs in them, so they ain't vegetarian if they got eggs. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm just gonna go ahead and stir those so they're not one big glop of, get in the dish. Okay. I don't feel like that one has enough. I think some of them got more egg when I was pouring. I tried to get them even, but that's okay. This is my practice run, you know? Okay. So, let me put the spoon in the sink. Alright, so now I think we're going to go sausage. Which one? I don't even. Maybe we'll just put some sausage right on top of that one. And then sausage. I love sausage. I think I'm going to put sausage, bacon, ham, and all of them. Oh, gosh, no. No, not all triple meat. Seriously? Girl, there are rules. You can't do that. Who said? Pretty sure I can do what I want in my own house. You know? That one is too full to add triple meat, so it's going to only be sausage. But the rest of these, they're going to have triple meat. Oh, yeah. Triple meat. Why not, right? And bacon. Bacon, bacon. It's like an all-meat pizza, but it's eggs. Yes, yes, so good. What would you guys do different? Would you add something else? I feel like the cups are pretty full. But, like, what would you add if you would add something different? What would it be? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I actually need my little spoon because I tossed it down, but I need to kind of push the stuff down in there so I know how much more egg I still need. Do I need more egg in some of these? I guess pretty good on a lot of them. Okay, I can dip you in here because you don't got no other meat. Don't want to put other meat in that one except sausage. I won't even be able to know when I take them out. They'll probably all go look the same. Okay. Alright, looks like these ones could use a little bit more egg. Wait, I better check these other ones I already put in the oven. Oh yeah, they're not bubbling over. I think it'll be fine. Just put a teeny bit more egg, a little bit more egg. Okay. And then these ones for sure, because they didn't get any meat. They're just egg and cheese. Oh, I hope these all turn out. Oh my gosh, they're going to be so good. Alright. Let's get these in the oven. Alright, I've got Mitch to help me get them out of the oven because they're super hot. Say hello, Mitchell.
Hello.
And they have risen up a lot, but they look really good.
Look at those.
Okay, so just get the top one out because the other one's got to go another minute longer. And set it up there. I think they're done. Alright, we're going to let them cool for a minute and then we'll come back and look at them. I'm thinking they didn't need the oil I sprayed in them because there's like a puddle of grease there. But like Mitch said, it's better they slip out easy than be stuck. But at least we know now, like if we're adding cheese and meat that has a lot of grease, we probably don't need to grease it. I'm guessing that was if you were making like a cupcake. So I won't spray the next ones. Alright, so they've sat for about 3 minutes and look, they cooled amazingly. They shrunk back down perfectly. These I just pulled out. Those egg and cheese ones look super fluffy. Hopefully they'll sink in a little. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get these out. So I'm not sure if I should try to take them out or if I should flip them. I think I'm going to actually try to take them out. Alright, got my little spatula, red. I don't know why everything's red. See, and like this, I can't tell which one is ham and which one. I think this one is ham, actually. Oh my gosh, look at this, slipped out so easy and they look so yummy. Just every bit as good as the ones from the store. Ah, they're hot though. Woo! Baby was hot. I'm actually going to set them upside down. Ooh, because the tops are golden. We'll set those on the counter and let the, oh my gosh. Set them on the, oh, I don't even need my spatula. Look at that, guys. You just push up from the bottom. Pa-bam! It pops right out. Look at that. Pa-bam! Oh my gosh. Why haven't I used these muffin pans sooner? That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I want to make some brownies or something later. Ooh, what should I make? What should I make? I need to make a sweet, low-carb dessert in these pans after I get done with my egg bites. I just don't know. I gotta let these cool completely so I can freeze them. Ooh, they're looking so good. They probably don't look as good upside down, but I don't care. That way they can cool, let the heat out of the bottom, you know? Oh my gosh, you could probably just flip the whole dang thing upside down. Oh, Mitch is suggesting, Mitch has got a suggestion. He wants me to make these brownies. Okay, so I'm going to probably make these. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you can see how delicious they turn out. I was definitely going to be making those soon. Alright, well, I'm going to get some more going in the oven, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we got the last ones out. Mitch put these together. I think they turned out really good. So we got 5 there. And then we did 24 total other ones. These 4 we're going to eat right now. And we're going to freeze these to individual egg patties frozen. I like to freeze them just on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. That way they freeze individually. Hopefully they're not touching. We're going to go ahead and get these in the freezer, get them froze, and then, yeah, show you how I package them before I put them in the freezer, like for the long haul, so to speak. So I decided to cut open one of the ones with the peppers and onions and cheese to show you how amazing they look. It just is so, it just looks so good. And this one bite, you get 2 of these in a pack for $5. And I just made 29, and I could have probably got 30 had I put a little bit less in some of the cups. But 29, 38 cups for about $10, which would have probably cost 15 would be $75. $75 for 38 bites or 10 with a little bit of effort. I'd rather do a little effort because I know exactly what's in mine and you can customize them. Obviously $10 is a guesstimate. It just depends on what you pay for your eggs, ham, cheese, etc. Alright, so I just got them out of the freezer and I'm going to go ahead and get them baggied up so they'll be ready to grab and go. And so I just have the cheapest fold over sandwich bag, little fold one. I'm just going to throw one in it. And I just take the top of both sides, I like bunny ears, and I just make a tie, and that's it. And then I'll do them all like that. And I'm going to put them all in a big freezer bag. I don't tie them in a knot because it just makes it harder to undo them. And where they're, these bags, they stay pretty good with just a single tie. So I don't actually knot them. But you guys do whatever works for you. Wrap them in foil, whatever you want to do if you make them. I just figured these would be easy to grab and go. You can just grab a couple out, take them if you're going on a hike or walk, like Mitch going fishing. Codee could take it down to work with her, just in her backpack or cooler bag or however she wanted to take it. She could eat it cold, like people have egg salad sandwiches. Those aren't hot eggs. But yeah, however you want, just get them. I want to wrap them individually. I froze them individually so it'd be easy just to grab and go. I was just thinking another thing is these are breakfast for one. I mean, we talked about how I was going to do more meals for one. This is perfect. You could sit and get your eggs and make 2 dozen eggs up. I think I did about 18, or you could do a dozen, however many you want. But you make these little egg bites, and then depending on your budget, how hungry you are, how much your belly eats, you could just set out 1 or 2, depending what you're having with it. If you're having other stuff, or if you're just having an egg bite, you could probably have 2. And maybe some yogurt or a cup of coffee if you drink coffee. And that's your yummy breakfast for one. And you don't have to cook every day. Do it, cook one time, boom. You got breakfast for the month. If you do 30 and you have 1 a day, you know? I tell you, I love meal prepping because I do love to cook, but I don't want to cook every single day. So there's the difference. You can love to cook but not want to do it every day. So yeah, do you guys like to cook every day, or do you prefer to like cook once or twice a week and then just eat leftovers? Let me know. I love leftovers. It's one less day I got to actually plan and prepare a meal. The other day we had chicken Alfredo, and there's leftovers, a little bit, not a lot, that I can have, and Codee can have, Mitch can have if he wants. But yeah, I love leftovers. Oh my gosh, I almost got them all bagged up. Oh my goodness. Alright, I would say there's 29 in there, but I think Mitch ate 4. So we got 25 grab and go egg, what do they call, egg cups? Oh my gosh, we already discussed this. Egg, I don't know, egg cups, that's what I'm going to call them, egg muffins. Now, if you are just eating these at home, but you want to prep them in advance and you're not going to take them to go, you could just put them loose in a bag, but the plan is these will be grabbed and gone, taken with us. That's why they're bagged individually, so it's easier that way. There they are in my freezer. Mitch has 2 more breakfast burritos, and I made a bunch just egg and cheese for Codee. So we're set for breakfast foods. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my egg patty DIY tutorial, cook with me thingy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I was making them. I thought you might like to join me. Thanks for joining me. Alright guys, take care, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you in my next video.